Call of Duty 2024. There's some leaks. There's some information about it that perhaps is interesting and compelling. So let's touch on it. We are joined by the one and only Finley Cat, sleeping on the middle of the carpet for some reason, even though he has a bed like right out of camera. So I don't know why he's laying there. I guess he just likes to be involved. And Miss Hermione is laying in the corner by the door over there. Hello, sweetheart. You look very sweet. So we're going to jump into this. First things first, this is being reported by Tom Henderson over at Insider Gaming. These guys have a wonderful track record, and it's been demonstrated time and time again that they don't tend to report things unless they have reason to report them. So I would buy that most of this is probably accurate. What they go through is they say a new report has revealed that the next Call of Duty Black Ops title will be set in the Gulf War. First rumors of the Gulf War setting first originated in 2022 following the Call of Duty mobile leaks that revealed the Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk, a retired American attack aircraft introduced in 1983. Earlier this year, Insider Gaming reported that Call of Duty 2024 is under the codename Cerberus, and is currently planned to be released on past generation consoles. ...2024... and is currently planned to be released on past gen consoles. So allegedly, they are planning to release Call of Duty 2024 on consoles from 2013, which is, let's do the math, everybody. And my math, when I'm not totally fried in the brain, 2013 to 14 is 1, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I added an extra one. Even now I'm fried. There we go. It's 11 years of time between those, an entire console generation. And you think back in 2013, what the standard was in terms of technical performance and everything, like the PS4 and the Xbox One especially were considered relatively weak consoles as a generational upgrade, which is why the PS4 Pro and Xbox Series X, or One X, the names are still insanely stupid to me, but that's why those mid-gen refreshes were done, because the PS4 and the Xbox One were considered really weak upgrades. And so to see them like still casually mentioning that they're going to be bringing Call of Duty 2024 to the last gen of consoles is just insane to me. I get it, there's 100+ million of them, and I still think they are selling like tens of millions of copies probably on those old generation consoles, because there are a lot of people that love Call of Duty that cannot afford the next generation of consoles yet. So I understand why they're doing it. But again, these games are always held back by the lowest common denominator. And we're already saying that the Series S is holding back a lot of these console games. And so to hear that they're going to be aiming for PS4 and Xbox One releases too is just insane. So they go on to say new details from Windows Central state that the game will be set in the Gulf War with strong focus on the CIA. Although not yet officially confirmed, Windows Central points out that it's likely the next game will be called Black Ops Gulf War, which is the name Insider Gaming can corroborate is being dubbed for the title for the next installment. One of the major new pieces of news coming from the report is a pre-order bonus that Activision hopes to implement it with the next title. According to the report, Activision is even exploring the idea of weeks of early access to its zombie mode. And in its last 2 installments, Call of Duty, the Call of Duty franchise has introduced 1-week campaign early access to pre-order for pre-order bonuses, which weeks early access to zombies is crazy. I don't know, maybe people do that. The week early access for the campaign maybe sold more copies. I think the negative attention, I would hope, hurt it, because that campaign was so horrible. But who knows, maybe it doesn't matter, maybe people don't care. And Charlie Intel also has reported that Call of Duty 2024 is the first title in Call of Duty history to have a 4-year development cycle, which is wild. I mean, 4-year development cycle for Call of Duty is like a 15-year development cycle for most other games, because these things are usually pumped out in 12 months or 18 months max. So to hear that it's now being given 4 years. We'll see how it is. But then like any excitement you might have for a 4-year dev cycle is immediately squandered because it's also planned to release on the PS4 and Xbox One. And it's like, oh, well, that sucks. What are you going to do? So who knows? It's mighty conflicting. 4-year dev cycle, that's interesting to me. I like the sound of that. But then to hear that they also are planning to release it on PS4 and Xbox One, that to me immediately kills most of my hype and interest, you know? It's like, oh, well, crap. Yeah, with 4 years, exactly, Yokes, no excuse if it comes out butchered. So yeah, it's true. I mean, at least with this one, Modern Warfare 3, they can be like, well, we were given so little time to make it and we had to pump it out. Like, yeah, it's of course broken and kind of crappy and lazy. So at least like they have an excuse. I don't think it's a valid excuse. I don't think it holds up because they're still selling it, but at least there's an excuse. But with this, there is absolutely no excuse if it ends up being bad. Mechanic wise, how else can you evolve a COD game? Maybe more customization. Don't know. Yeah, there's that. I think that people are looking for more unique locations, more unique maps and things, because it feels like right now you pay $70, you get just remastered maps that have already been built, and everything else is just reskin versions of what you've had before, and that's it. Yeah, more Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj operator skins. Yeah, that's true. Modern Warfare 3 is fun. Yeah, I think the multiplayer is good, or at least holds up generally. What we were referring to specifically was the campaign, which a lot of people are like, who plays these games for the campaign? And perhaps that's valid. If you're not buying it for the campaign, okay, just evaluate it based on the multiplayer and that's fine. But yeah, the campaign was laughably horrible, but the multiplayer, I think you could say, is perhaps pretty good even. Zombies any good? Zombies is a mixed bag because it's more of an open concept for zombies as opposed to the tighter, more linear spaces of previous games and previous zombie modes. So it's more of a mixed bag. Some people really, really like it. Other people really hate it. I think it's just up to personal preference. He took my thing.